has been a long road to this point in the season, but we are officially down to 2. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the LA Dodgers and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and you can see how these two teams stack up. And it's hard to say exactly who you'd give the edge to right now. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if the pitchers were the guys that got the upper hand in this series.
It's the moment these players have been waiting for. Game 1 of the Fall Classic is on the show. And it's coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, welcome your 2014 Cleveland Indians.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers, as the skipper Don Mattingly will line his guys up this way. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. Alexi Ramirez will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Brantley is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ball game. So the leadoff man set down here in Game 1. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. David Wright will stand in now for the first time here in this World Series, and he's a guy this club really needs to get going.
Yeah, it's been a tough October for him so far. He just seemed a little overmatched in the games that we've watched. It looks like he's just trying too hard, and sometimes that just puts more pressure on you.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. And here's a cut fastball, but he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
And for as quick as it took this starter to get the first out of the ball game, it took the same amount of time for him to work his way into trouble, as the second pitch here gets turned around for two bases.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
One out and a runner on second base. And And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike 3.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Off of second is right, now the pitch. And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Even for a veteran pitcher, big games like this will bring out the butterflies. He's going to need to settle in here, really work on getting a ground ball.
Ryan Braun will dig in here. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Well, he extends nicely there as this is driven pretty well out to deep right field. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there.
Oh, this is fearless right here. I mean, he knows in his peripheral vision that that wall's coming towards him pretty quick, but he doesn't slow down one bit. Winds up making the catch, and he takes a pretty good shot in the process.
So it's 1st and 3rd with 2 away. And stepping in now, the slugging first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. This one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Indians here. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. And to lead off the home half of inning number 1, the leadoff hitter digging in at the plate.
Center fielder, number 27.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Adeiny Echeverria will get his first cuts here. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Swinging a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
And this inning's going exactly to plan. You get the leadoff double, then a ground ball to the right side by your number 2 hitter moves him over to third. Now you're set up for the big boys to drive him in.
Dale Tomlinson will stand in for the first time here in this World Series, and you see the numbers. He's been as hot as anybody around.
Maybe the hottest hitter on the ball club through the first few rounds. If he can keep it going here in the World Series, I think they're going to have a good shot at going all the way.
First pitch on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
You can get a hold of one.
One out and a runner on third. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is fouled straight back. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now another 2-2. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Jake Taylor will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
And this is maybe not a pitch around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this in 2 away.
Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Men on third with 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this will be enough to give him the lead as this is toward the alley in left and down for extra bases. And the run will score from third to make this a 1-0 game. And he is in there.
Already their second double of the ball game here in the first inning. He's not fooled too many guys out there to this point, that's for sure.
Roger Doran will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Chase Utley will stand in to lead things off for Los Angeles, and he'll be followed in the order by Andre Ethier, waiting his turn on deck. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And there's out number 1.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping in now is the left fielder, Andre Ethier. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
1-1.
Now here's a ball hit back up the middle past Wainwright and into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Howie Kendrick will step in now as the designated hitter here in the World Series.
Yeah, and thanks to the American League's win in the All-Star game, we're going to have a DH in games 1, 2, 6, and 7. So maybe a chance for a little more offense than they're normally accustomed to.
Turn two.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Runners on first with one down. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Tag from Kipnis, and he's out at second base.
Maybe it's all in the mind, but it seems like the legs don't move quite as well when it's cold out, and he was out easily there.
Three and one.
Good at bat so far here with two away. You're going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
And Kendrick gets the hands through quickly there, but a little too quickly as this will find the seats foul. And he misses here for ball four. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already that's 2 walks here in the early going, and that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Caleb Joseph will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. In there for strike one.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. And this ball will be chopped foul. Two out with the man at first. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
A 1-2 from Wainwright. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, and as you guys well know, mistakes tend to get magnified here in the postseason, so we'll have to see if this free 90 feet winds up leading to a run.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now, this is going to be a short outing if walks continue to be a problem. I mean, that's 2 already here in the second inning.
Alexi Ramirez will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Now a fastball that swung on and lifted down the left field line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Michael Brantley will start things off in the bottom of the second. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Fouled straight back. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 1 away.
Batting 7, third baseman.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Now the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Pitch runs in on him as this is fisted out to the right side of the mound. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Jason Kipnis will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Braun is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. David Wright is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman, David Wright.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Let's go, third.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Yeah, good chance to get that early run right back. This is a great swing right here. He drives this one all the way out to the wall, and he's into second with a leadoff double.
Andrew McCutchen will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. And that misses for ball 1.
Yeah, well, that's, I guess, what you'd call a rule book strike. Technically, that's in the strike zone, but it's a call that most pitchers don't get nowadays.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Looked like a cut fastball there as it's hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Number 27 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ryan Braun will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
And EJ, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez, it puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. It's right there for Beltre, and he is out trying to steal third.
Well, this is one of those situations where the risk really outweighs the reward. You've got your cleanup hitter up there. It's his job to drive in runs. He's one of your best RBI guys, and now he's forced to swing the bat with nobody on base.
The 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
The 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2.
And now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
2 out, nobody on. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
To right field. Tomlinson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail this one 1-0. Colton Wong makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Colton Wong.
First pitch coming. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Ethier is there to make the catch, and it's 1 pitch, 1 gone here in the bottom of the 3rd.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Number 27 will get his second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
It was kind of a delayed swing right there. He looked like he had to wait to see if it was going to be anywhere close, and now he's in a big hole.
He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away. And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these two teams took to get where they are tonight. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And this is bounced weakly down the line, a foul ball. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
The 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
I smell another changeup coming here before too long.
Could even be right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
First baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot down the line in right. His first homer here in the series, and the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Chase Utley will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, 2 pitch swung on and hit in the air out to straightaway left. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Andre Ethier will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. And there's the good fastball that time from Wainwright as he gets ahead 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire. And Ethier will hang around a little longer as that misses to make it 2-2 now. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Swing, and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. Under it, Hechavarria for out number 2.
Yeah, cut fastball right there, and that's exactly what it's designed to do. Keep that ball right off the sweet spot of the bat, and that's going to turn into a little looper.
Howie Kendrick will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now here's a ball hit back up the middle past Wainwright and into center field for a base hit.
Not a bad guy to have hitting in your 8 spot. That guy's no slouch up there. And he comes through with a solid single here.
Caleb Joseph will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. And that's in there for strike one. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Inside for a ball, so he misses with 2 straight here, and it's back to 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here comes a 2-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. One for the Dodgers. It's Adrian Gonzalez with the home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Dale Tomlinson will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back to back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
A 3-0. That won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, it seems to me like you've at least got to make him go after something there. I mean, the bat never left his shoulder. And that's making it way too easy for a guy leading off the inning.
Jake Taylor will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
All of a sudden, home plate's jumping around on him out there. He hasn't found the strike zone yet.
Now a changeup here, and he's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And gone! A home run! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series. And it gives the Indians a 3-1 lead.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Roger Doran will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
First baseman, Roger Doran.
First offering on the way. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Left fielder number 23.
Michael Brantley will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Out of play off to the right. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. And I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 29.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Adrian Beltre will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Taken there by Ramirez. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-1 Indians. Alexi Ramirez will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Shortstop, Alexi Ramirez.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fouled back. Another 0-2 now from Wainwright. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 2-2 offering. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and one hops the wall out there. That's going to allow him to coast into second with an easy double.
David Wright will dig in. He doubled his last time. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around. And that's a good job to start this guy with strike one.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back easily.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Let's go, Indians.
A throw behind the runner at second. Runner back standing. A curveball here, but he was waiting for it and sends it in the air to deep left field. Brantley has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And he is lucky to be able to scamper back to third as he's in safely.
So a double and a fly ball move a man to third now with one away. Now if they could just get another fly ball, it would likely net him a run.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Runner away from third. Now the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game.
So smart here at the plate. You can see he's not trying to hit the ball out of the park. There are times for that, but here he's got a guy out there on third, so this is just a short, compact swing. Just looking to get that run home. He's able to get the job done.
Ryan Braun will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning.
Overrated.
Out in front of the fastball here as this is drilled into left field. That's a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Just take a look at our score.
Adrian Gonzalez will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. McCutchen with his lead. Now the pitch. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Trevor Bauer will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Number 47, Trevor Bauer.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Here we go, Indians.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
I almost got him to go around there. The question will be, did he break the plane? And show motion says that's awfully close. I don't know if you can definitely say either way, but he's going to take first base regardless.
So the bases are loaded here with one man gone, and making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. Now the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
At the plate, the worst case scenario, you've got to be thinking sac fly. A grand slam sure would be nice, but you've got to make sure you at least get that tying run home.
Swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Utley.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. So they're fortunate to get the force at the plate, but they might have gotten a little greedy there by not trying to go to first, so the bases will remain loaded. Andre Ethier will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bad time for the strike zone to go MIA.
Yeah, and he could have used that one, no doubt about it.
2 runs, 8 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
1-2. And Ethier swings and sends a high fly ball to deep right field. And that ball is out of here. It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. His first homer here in the series. And it's now 6-3.
Well, coming into this year, it had been a while since we'd seen a World Series Grand Slam. There's only been one since 1998, and you have to go all the way back to Paul Konerko for the 2005 World Series champ White Sox to find the last one. But he gets a pitch that he likes right here, and that's going to be a moment that he's going to remember for the rest of his life.
Howie Kendrick stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Back to the drawing board now for that man after the grand slam.
Yeah, with 2 outs, that absolutely killed him.
And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And this is hit well towards the hole. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
And that at-bat right there, that's exactly why this guy's such a tough out. I mean, he's not going to launch too many balls into the stands, but he will do this, and that's work the count in his favor and then come through with a solid single.
Caleb Joseph will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Got to figure these guys are just licking their chops right now.
Yeah, it seems like every pitch has been in the zone this inning. It's been hit hard.
Now here's a swing and a little bouncer out to the left of the mound. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Jason Kipnis will step forward now to lead things off. And after that last half inning, his guys are going to have some work to do.
Yeah, those 5-run innings are tough to bounce back from, but there's still time. They don't need to panic. They just need to focus on getting a few guys on base here.
Eight,
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. I think that man right there just got a new lease on life after that last half inning.
Yeah, can you believe it? He's working with the lead. He might not have been expecting that.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and tide is not working in his favor.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Definitely not a guy you want to lose there. Now you've got something else to worry about besides your command.
Colton Wong will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0. Now a bullet to first. But this is speared by the first baseman, and he'll then put the tag on the runner, and this is a double play.
And for a first baseman, if the most direct route is to just tag the guy, that's what you do. You know, there's no sense in trying to throw it to your pitcher or your second baseman covering, especially if you don't have to.
Number 27 will stand in now. 1 for 2 with a double so far. First pitch coming.
three,
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. And a full count now, 3-2. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now there are two ways you can go here as a pitching coach, so he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. You know, other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
Adeiny Echeverria will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch to him. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
A runner on first with 2 away. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
Sometimes at first base, you're going to be going on first movement no matter what. Other times, you've got to wait that extra split second or two to make sure that he's going home with it. But with his speed, those extra fractions of a second, they don't matter that much, and he cruises into second easily.
Fastball hit on the ground is short. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Indians leave 1. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Scott Atchison will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 48, Scott Atchison.
Alexi Ramirez will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Alexi Ramirez.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And the fastball here is hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
David Wright will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Ramirez running at first. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, they were determined to steal a base off this guy sooner or later. And now they're 1 for 3 as a ball club as he moves into scoring position here on that stolen base.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing.
Too high, and it's 3-0. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Slowly hit to the left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Well, we talk about it a lot. Ideally, this should be to the right side of the infield. Maybe you give him a break because he's such a good hitter and he is a run producer, but I'll bet if you ask him, he'll wish he had a different approach in that at-bat.
Andrew McCutchen will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield.
Yeah, let's watch this again here because I don't think this jump was all that bad at second. It was going to take a great throw from center field to get him, and this one is right there to cut him down trying to score.
Ryan Braun will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Too low, 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And they will not get McCutchen here. He's in safely at second base.
Boy, I'm not too sure if a good throw would have had him here or not. But you can see he doesn't get on top of his throw down, and it sails on him just a little bit. That's going to allow the runner to dive in safely with a stolen base.
Pickoff move to second, and he'll get back in standing. On the ground down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave one. They still lead it 6-3. Dale Tomlinson will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the sixth.
Dale Tomlinson.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Now it's 2-0. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number one.
Oh, you can definitely feel and tell that it's October out there. There's a little bit of moisture in the air. Here, this ball sounded pretty good off the bat, and you wonder if it would have been a different story if it was mid-July out there.
Jake Taylor will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point.
Come on, Indians.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1.
Let's go one more time, baby.
And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far.
Next for Cleveland.
He's up to 82 now, so he's been able to keep that count fairly low and not run up too many high-stress innings.
Roger Doran will come in now with two away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Mark Zepchinski is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Mark Zepchinski.
Adrian Gonzalez will dig in. He homered back in the 4th.
First baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if you can't throw strikes.
Roll it by him. Come on, quick it by.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Let's do it, guys.
The pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Oh, that's a nice comeback from down in the count 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Chase Utley will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Here's the first offering. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Off the plate again, 2-0 now. Six runs, double the amount of hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Yeah, a great sell job behind the plate, too. He sort of gently moved that glove back over an inch or two as he was catching that baseball.
Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to fairly deep center field. Number 27 is there, and he has it for the out.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Andre Ethier will stand in again as we take you back to the 5th inning for the big blow. A grand slam that obviously has been their biggest at-bat of the game thus far. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Michael Brantley will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Left fielder Michael Brantley.
And this will be fouled away. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Well, the guy you see right there calling the shots has opted to roll with his starter here to begin his half of the 7th.
And that pitch count is a concern, so he may get the chance to finish this inning off and then call it a night.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And he'll take strike 3 called. Make it 3 straight punch-outs now on the mound. 1 away.
We keep talking about it. Be careful of signs of tiring, but that's 3 straight strikeouts for him. He's getting even more unhittable as this one goes along.
Adrian Beltre will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Oh, and Beltre really wanted that one, but he didn't get it. Behind 0-2 now.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
1 out, nobody on. Now the 0-2 to Beltre. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. This is toward the hole. Can Ramirez cut it off? No, he can't. It's into left for a base hit.
The second baseman, number 22, Jason Kipnis.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. 2 low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ball game.
Yeah, he can't let that happen. In a close game like this, you've got to make him put it in play.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball. but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
And now we see Dodgers manager Don Mattingly out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Now pitching for Los Angeles.
A new pitcher coming on. It's the Dominican-born right-hander Joel Peralta. Colton Wong will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Maybe not the most convincing start to his appearance right here, but he gets that first out anyway. And you'll see this ball's hit right on the screws. But hey, better to give up a line drive out than a seeing eye single.
Number 27 will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Two down, runners at first and second. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
Come on!
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. Well, this will be foul off to the right, out of play. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Out of play. Beltre off second. Here's the pitch. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. A swing and a foul tip, but held onto behind the plate, and they're going to get out of danger here as the strikeout will end the inning. Indians strand a couple. They're still doubled up. Howie Kendrick will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Designated hitter, Howie Kendrick.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Two and 0. Three and 0 now.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
That one's in there, 3 and 1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3 and 2.
Boy, if he can get him right here, coming back from 3 and 0, what a way to start the inning that would be.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Caleb Joseph will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Shut him down now! Shut them down!
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Strike out here.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1 and 2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Just inside, not by much. It's 2 and 2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Full count, 3 and 2.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Got him.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Alexi Ramirez will step in, a base hit in his last time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty.
When he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. 2-2 one more time. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1-2-3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch to him. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Changed up on him there, but it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And Ethier's able to look this one in for the first out.
And with all the runs that have scored tonight, you'd think that ball would have had some carry to it. I don't think he got that one flush, though.
Dale Tomlinson.
Paco Rodriguez will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning.
Rodriguez.
Dale Tomlinson will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
And they continue to work below the knees here as that's ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked at the 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
In there on the corner, 3-1. One out, nobody on. And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead now he's on with 1 away.
Jake Taylor will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Get that runner in scoring position.
And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0.
Let's go. Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And that's through for a base hit. Throw into third. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out.
And he's been a thorn in their side all game long. And he's got 3 of their 5 hits now. They just can't seem to get him out.
Roger Doran will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you gotta suck it up.
Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Swing, and he saws him off with that one. And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
You want to see what a good hard slider can do when you get it in on the label? Here you go in show motion. That is effective pitching, let me tell you.
Michael Brantley will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. On to first, and the Triber held in check as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. David Wright will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Now a fastball is hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Well, he really bunched him up on that two-seam fastball right there. That's not a very confident swing either, and the result, just an easy ground ball.
Andrew McCutchen will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider. He starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Ryan Braun will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
And like most guys, the further ahead in the count he gets, the more dangerous he becomes. He's going to lock in on 1 pitch, 1 zone, and he'll hurt you if he guesses right.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. On the move is Braun. Pitch outside, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They still lead it 6-3. Brendan League is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 43, Brandon Lee.
Adrian Beltre will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
For the Indians, third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Braun is there, 1 away.
And with a 3-run lead here in the 9th, you'd like to make sure that you can take care of that leadoff guy so they don't get anything started right off the bat. So that's a good job to take care of him here for the first out.
Jason Kipnis will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. In there, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. And sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Get your peanuts, yeah?
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2. Line hard. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment.
Get it out of here.
And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Never an easy play right there. Just trying to hit your pitcher in stride when you know it's going to be a close play at the bag. And this time the flip comes up just a little too late, and that's an infield single.
Colton Wong will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Ground ball hit toward the hole, and this is going to make its way into right field for a 1-out base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Number 27 will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Hit hard back up the middle, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Adeiny Echeverria is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. Right there for strike 1. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. Sinker that time as it's pulled on the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers, but he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Dodgers win it 6-3. Good night from Cleveland.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Cleveland, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.